What's up YouTube? It's your boy Nash here. Welcome back to the channel. Today's video is all about Phantom Rage. In this video I will be revealing the entire set list for Phantom Rage, and it includes the identities of the five new world premiere cards as well. I'm looking at it myself before I reveal it to you guys. Honestly, it looks pretty good. But I'm gonna be honest here. It doesn't look like it doesn't look too crazy. It really doesn't. So I will be not only revealing those world premiere cards, but I'm also going to be revealing what their effects are. And there's actually 5 of them. So without any further ado, let's get into it. And I'm going to be giving you guys my thoughts on some of the more chase cards that are going to be in Phantom Rage, and I'll be giving you guys my review as to whether or not you should buy them in boxes or just buy the singles when they are released. Because obviously we know when you buy the singles, they start out really cheap, like under $5, and then over time it can either go up or stay where they are. So let's get into it. So going in numerical order, we have Mutant Cry, Raider's Wing, which I believe this is I believe that's one of the new like Raid Raptor one of the new Raid Raptor cards, I think, for the set. So it's pretty cool. It's not like one of the more better cards for the whole archetype, but it's actually a pretty cool card as a 2 of, not at 3 in my personal opinion. Then of course we have the Phantom Knights of Stained Graves and Torn Scales. These 2 cards, I would put these possibly again at 2, just because if you're running like Phantom Knight Orcus or something like that, you're gonna want to also not just include those cards, but also add as well, Silent Boots, gloves, whatnot. You're gonna want to add those, Phantom Wing, and whatnot. So I would definitely put Stained Graves and Torn Scales at like maybe 1 or 2. Then we have Raid Raptor Heel Eagle, Strangolanius, and then we have Tri-Brigade Nerval, Tri-Brigade Karas, and Fractal. I know it's kind of I know it kind of sounds weird, but yeah, that's what they are. Dogmatica Ashian, Virtual World Myheim Lulu, Virtual World Roshi Lao Lao. These words are so weird, but I believe the Virtual World archetype is and the dual avatar archetype, I think, pertain to China. I think they have some sort of like connection to China. If you guys know, let me know in the comments below, because I don't know. Virtual World Jieshi Gigi, Virtual World Kirin Lili, yeah, and then dual avatar fist Yui, and dual avatar feet Kokoku. Infernity Conjurer, which Infernities are getting support as well, which is really good. I remember Infernities was like so broken. It wasn't like too broken, but it was more like of a tier 2 deck back in the day, back in Synchro format, back in Xyz format, because of the card Infernity Barrier, which was stupid. And then of course Infernity Wildcat, UA Libero Spiker, UA Player Manager, Awakening of the Possessed Gagigobite, Awakening of the Possessed Rasenru, Gizmag Makami the Ferocious Fanged Fortress. I'm gonna be honest, out of all of the Gizmags that we're getting, nothing will compare to Gizmag Orochi. Gizmag Orochi will always be number 1, so I would not recommend getting that card, honestly. Excuse me. Alpha, the Master of Beasts, Proofiness, the Tactical Trapper, Rock Band Zeno Guitar, Magical Broker Glutinous, Reptolfin Griethus, Cupid 4. I believe that's going to be a short print. Cupid 4. I believe that's going to be a short print. Because if you see weird cards, like Cupid 4, it's going to be short print, and it'll probably be a secret rare. So that's just how it's going to be. Hinezumi Hanabi, Conductor of Nephis. Yeah. So Nephis is getting support as well. Infernoble Knights are getting more support as well, and even also Sacred Beasts are getting support as well. So that's pretty cool. Brigade the Glory Dragon, Dual Avatar Fist Armored YuGiOh, Dual Avatar Feet Armored YuGiOh, Dual Avatar Empowered YuGiOh. Armityle the Chaos Phantom, Phantom of Fury. Yeah, so if you guys don't know, Armityle had this effect where you can switch him onto another player's side of the board, which would have possibly ruined your opponent's strategy. So for Armityle to get that effect, but in its own card, I think that's just absolutely incredible. It is absolutely incredible. As for whether or not it's gonna be like super busted, we already know it's gonna be busted anyway. So I would definitely pick up at least two. Definitely at least two. Virtual World QB Shen, Infernity Doom Archfiend. So what's funny about this card is that in the OCG it was known as Infernity Hell Archfiend, but obviously, it's Konami here in the TCG. We all know what's up. But honestly though, Doom Archfiend is actually a really cool one. I'm actually curious as to what that effect does. Let me take a look at that. Because I know that, I don't think I talked about that in one of my earlier videos when Phantom Rage was announced. If you guys do know, that you guys can definitely comment below, because I don't know. I don't know if I talked about it or not. But let's see. Let us take a look. Let's see. Let me take... Okay, so apparently... Alright, so Infernity Doom Archfiend. Alright, let's see. Infernity Doom Archfiend. Sorry guys. Sorry if it's taking a while. Let's see. So, apparently, it doesn't say anything. Unless... Yes, alright, so it doesn't say anything. I don't know what its effect does. I'll figure it out. There might be something. Alright, never mind. Alright, I thought it was gonna show something, but I guess not. So continuing on, we have Infernoble Knight, Captain Oliver, Penguin Brave. I believe that was the Synchro World Premiere card. Raider's Knight, which is actually not just a Raid Raptor card, but it's also a Phantom Knight card as well, which is pretty cool. Arc Rebellion Exceeds Dragon. So this is the main chase card you're gonna want to pull from the set, not for its effects, but because of the nostalgia. Because it's obviously one of Yuto's cards that probably could have been used in the anime, but yeah, still, again, you're gonna want to pull it for the nostalgia. I've been hearing rumors that this card is actually going to be printed not just as the rarity that's going to be in, but it's also going to be a Starlight rare as well, which could be interesting. Again, I would just pick it up again just for the nostalgia. Virtual World Shell Jaja, Virtual World Phoenix Fan, Joyous Melfi's. Oh yeah, Melfi's are getting support. I almost forgot about that. And then the one card that I have spoke about that I did speak about before, Divine Arsenal, AA Zeus, Sky Thunder. So let me take a look at that because I believe I have spoken about that. So let me take a look. Divine Arsenal. Let me see. Oh, I guess it doesn't show it. Unless, oh, you know what? I can actually look it up on Nexus. Hang on. Hang on, I can look it up on Nexus because it'll show me the card. So I'm gonna take a look at it while I am looking that up. There we go. Here we are. AA Zeus. So it requires 2 level 12 monsters. And it says here, once per turn, if an Xyz monster battled this turn, you can also Xyz summon this card by using an Xyz monster you control as material. Transfer its materials to this card. As a quick effect, you can detach 2 materials from this card, send all other cards on the field to the grave. Once per turn, if another card or card you control is destroyed by battle or an opponent's card effect, you can attach 1 card from your hand, deck, or extra deck to this card's material. So essentially, it just says it's literally a Nibiru on legs. That's what it is. It's a Nibiru on legs, which is stupid good. Stupid good. I believe this is going to be the one card out of all the cards that's in the set. I can guarantee you that at some point down the road, this card is going to get banned, just like they did with number 95 and number 86. This card is going to get banned at some point down the road. Tri-Brigade Fergid the Baron Blossom, Tri-Brigade Ruggle the Silver Sheller, and then another Tri-Brigade Shirag the Ominous Omen, Prank Kids Meow Meow Mew, Geonator Transerver, Phantom Knights Rank Up Magic Force. Might be a reprint. It might be a reprint, I don't know. Tri-Brigade Standoff, Tri-Brigade Airborne Assault, Dogmatic Chasm, Virtual World City Kowloon, Virtual World Gate Quinn Long, Dual Avatar Invitation, Perfect Sync Ayoon, Dual Avatar Defeating Evil, Infernity Paranoia, UA Hyper Stadium, UA Locker Room, Charge into a Dark World. Really, Dark World's getting more support? I accidentally logged off my account. They actually got a new card? What's the card again? Charge into a Dark World. Let's take a look at that card. I guess not. I guess it doesn't show. Alright, never mind. I'm very curious as to know. I'm very curious as to what that card does. So, Arcana Reading. Yes, so Arcana. I think Arcana Force is getting new support as well. For hire as well. So we have Rookie for Hire. Xyz Import. I believe that was the import from Dragon's Legend of the Complete Series. Jack in the Hand. That's gonna be another short print as well. Raiders Unbreakable Mind. Ray Raptors Phantom Knight's Claw, Tri-Brigade Revolt, Tri-Brigade Oath, Virtual World Gate, Chuchi, I don't know, I just butchered that name, Dual Avatar Return, Dual Avatar Compact, Infernity Suppression, UA Man of the Match, Free Range Monsters, Warning Point, Banquet of Millions, 1 or 8, Mahama the Fairy Dragon, Jabbing Panda, Paralis, Empress of Blossoms, and then of course the mutants. So we have M05, ST46, GB88, Beast Mist, Arsenal Synthesis, Ultimus, Evolution Lab, Fusion, Blast, Clash, and Expansion. And then of course for the rest of the virtual world we have Virtual World Beast, Juju, Virtual World Dragon Long Long, Virtual World Heim Nan Nan, and then, of course, Heat of the Fire Charmer Ablaze, which that one is going to be the Starlight Rare. Now, for the World Premiere cards, Muhammad the Fairy Dragon, it's a 5-star Light Dragon tuner with 0 attack and 2500 defense. During your opponent's turn, when either player takes battle damage as a quick effect, you can special summon this card from your hand and apply one of these effects. Gain life points equal to that battle damage, inflict damage to your opponent equal to that battle damage. So it's literally like a poison. It's kind of like Poison of the Old Man. Or no. Sorry, no. It's like it's similar to it, but in my mind, I feel like it's similar to changing Destiny, where you can either gain life points or you can deal damage, which is that's actually pretty good. I have to admit that's pretty good. I could definitely see this getting played in Dragon Links, considering the fact that you want to be dealt less damage to you and more to your opponent. That card could do some real damage, no pun intended. Jabbing Panda, 3-star Water Beast Warrior, 1500 attack, 1000 defense. If 2 or more Beast Warrior monsters are on the field, you can special summon this card from your hand. You can only special summon 1 Jabbing Panda once per turn this way. If this card is sent from the field to your graveyard, you can target 1 faithful monster you control, it gains 500 attack. You can only use this effect once per turn. So both of these effects are hard once per turn. So it's essentially kind of like so its first effect is kind of like a Cyber Dragon, but there's a cost. So you have to have 2 or more Beast Warriors on the field in order to get that effect to resolve. And then its other effect, it's essentially like like one of the it's similar to the equip cards where it just gains a monster just gains 500. That's pretty good. Honestly, I really don't see this card getting any play, honestly. Then of course we have Perialis, the Empress of Blossoms. It's a level 7 light plant synchro. So this could work with Black Rose. 1600 attack, 2400 defense, and it's a tuner, non-tuner, so pretty generic. Pretty generic for pretty much any plant-based deck anyway. Gains 400 attack for each plant monster you control except this card. During your main phase, you can special summon a level 5 or higher plant monster from your hand or grave in defense position. Except this card. Except this card. You can only use this effect once per turn. Oh, okay. So it's like a Cyber Rev system, and all of your monsters gain all the monsters you have gain 400 points for each plant you control, which is really good, especially if you're running Black Rose. That card could really help you out. Honestly though, I really don't see this card again. I don't see it getting too much play. It's not as consistent as a lot of people want to think. But, I mean, I know that there's going to be someone out there that's going to be like, okay, this card is just good, you can play it. You know, so... But this is just my personal opinion. And then for the last two here, we have Mutant Clash, which is a continuous trap card. When you activate this card, you can target 1 effect monster your opponent controls, banish 1 mutant monster from your graveyard, and if you do, negate its effect until the end of the turn, even if this card leaves the field. Okay, so it has an effect similar to that one. To one card. Oh my god. I've been drawing so much of a blank, I don't even remember it. I don't remember the card. There's a card similar to to that effect. If you guys remember it, let me know in the comments below. When your level 8 or higher mutant monster destroys an opponent's monster by battle, you can draw 1 card. So it's essentially like a Masked Hero Divine Wind, basically, where if it destroys an opponent's monster by battle, you get to draw a card. So it has that type of effect. And then you can only use that effect once per turn, but you can only activate 1 mutant clash per turn. Okay, so it's not too bad. So it has an effect similar to Masked Hero Divine Wind, which is actually probably the main thing that you want to use in this deck. But again, I don't want to talk about it too much because I don't know anything about the archetype, let alone how like its background story. So I wouldn't really know. And then of course the other continuous trap card is obviously Mutant Expansion, which again is a continuous trap. When you activate this card, you can take 1 level 4 lower mutant monster from your deck and either add it to your hand or special summon it. So again, it's a Rhoda. That effect is a Rhoda, which is really good. And for level 8 or higher mutant monster or monsters you control will be destroyed by a card of by-card effect. You can banish this card you control instead. So it's essentially like a what you call it? Kind of like a I want to say a Return of the Dragon Lords, where it essentially just becomes, it essentially allows you to protect your monsters instead, which that's just good on its own. So judging by the set list itself, honestly, it seems promising. Again, out of all the cards that are in the set, the main ones you're probably going to want to go after are most likely Armor Tile, Doom March Fiend, Arc Rebellion, Zeus, and Armor Tile I mentioned, and possibly Hita the Fire Charmer of Blaze, because I know that it was printed in Rising Rampage, actually. So, honestly, my advice, I wouldn't buy it. I wouldn't buy the boxes. I buy the boxes. I would just buy the singles just to make things easier for you guys, because I know that a lot of these are going to be super cheap. None of these are going to be, like, super broken. I think Tri Brigade is more so of a rogue deck than a competitive deck. Mutants are probably going to be the same way, so again, I wouldn't really go for the boxes, just buy the singles in my opinion. But guys, that is going to do it for this video. Question of the day, what are your guys' thoughts on the set list for Phantom Rage? Let me know in the comments below. And that is going to do it for this video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure you guys smash that thumbs up button if you guys are new to the channel and you guys love seeing these types of videos, these types of news videos for WWE and for Yu-Gi-Oh! Definitely hit that subscribe button and hit that notification bell so you guys don't miss out on any new content that comes your way. And be sure to follow me on Twitter and Instagram. All the links are down in the description below. And on that, this is your boy Nash, signing out.